Hi, Bill Kenny here. Let's do a quick overview of the Test My Pitch platform. This video is primarily focused on the use of Test My Pitch for sales team training and development. There are three major challenges in sales communication skill development today. Challenge number one, the best feedback for sales professionals doesn't come until they ask for money. At the no moment, prospects suddenly reveal volumes of valuable feedback. This is far too late in the sales cycle to know how you're doing. The American Society for Training and Development reports that with little follow-up or meaningful assessment, 90% of new sales skills are lost within a year. According to CSO Insights, ROI on sales training quadruples when employees receive in-field coaching and reinforcement. A national training laboratory study found that training retention rates improve from 10% with lectures to 75 and 90% with systems for practice and teaching others incorporated into the curriculum. Challenge 2. Organizational training cycles are rarely at the right time for any one individual. Some sales reps are brand new, and the rest are spread across the experience and proficiency continuum. The best sales teams have continuous training of 8 hours per month, according to the Association for Talent Development. Challenge number 3, feedback is oral and manager dependent. This is a challenge because oral feedback is typically random and out of context, making it difficult for the receiver to internalize and act upon. Oral feedback is normally qualitative only, so the receiver has no sense of importance of any comment. 65% of the population learns visually, so oral feedback limits learning. Left to their own devices, managers coach and skill develop their team quite differently, giving representatives across the company vastly different experiences and therefore vastly different potential to succeed. According to Sales and Marketing Management, highly effective field sales management is the single most important driver of overall sales force performance. Let's take a look at how Test My Pitch builds communication confidence and competence. Each Test My Pitch client gets their own unique site where their sales professionals can prepare, practice, and perfect their communication skills. We're now logged in as a user, and we're going to go through a couple of steps to take a look at how a communication is created. So we're now at the user menu, and I'm just going to click on Manage and Create Pitches. So we're now going to click Create Pitch, and this will take us into the pitch templates. And we use pitch templates because it significantly accelerates the speed at which individuals create their first draft. And that's really where what we want to do is get an individual's first draft live, give them feedback, and allow them to evolve it and adjust it over a series of drafts so that they get to the appropriate script and the appropriate delivery that makes them most effective. You'll see a bunch of options here. This really varies by client site, and your site would be unique to your curriculum, to your training methodologies. It's likely that you would have many less choices here. You'd probably have sales, you might have business networking, but maybe not any of the others, and you may have others that aren't represented here. This is all very customizable. So I'm just going to click on sales, and we can see some example templates here that will help in the drafting. So we've got a bunch here, from closing technique to cold calls to elevator pitch to objections to value proposition. Let's just click on value proposition, and we'll go to that template. And the idea here is that the individual responds to these questions, and these essentially assemble their communication assets. So whatever they put in as responses to these questions, that all flows into a text editor. And then it's really just a matter of wordsmithing it and moving things around to get things in the appropriate order. So they would just respond to these and then hit save and continue. This is where the information would flow into. And this text editor is where we could make those edits and form this into a cogent statement. The word counter here keeps us within the right number of words for the length that we're supposed to communicate. Once the individual has a script they like, they can then go on and create a video and simply put the video embed code in here, and that will allow not only the script to display, but also the video of their communication. And then once they're set there, they just hit Save Changes. That video and that script get posted for review. We're now going to log out. We're now logged in as a different user, and we're going to go back again to the member homepage. And instead of creating a pitch, we're now going to actually look at a pitch that's been posted. So we're now reviewing a pitch, and it's as simple as coming down and reading the text, watching the video, and then coming down to the custom scorecard that will allow me to give feedback for the individual who's posted this. So I can score the various criteria, and then I just hit Save Changes. The reviewers can be anything from trainers within the organization to peer review to managers to executives. It really depends on the use case. The criteria that you see here, just like on the drafting side, these criteria are all customizable to your use case. Let's take a look at what feedback looks like. So if we come down, this is actually a review that's been posted, and you can see I get both qualitative and quantitative feedback. I know where I'm close and I know where I'm a little bit further away. That allows me to evolve the quickest. And of course, if I'm getting feedback from multiple individuals, I get more perspective. If I get feedback over the course of multiple communications, I get even more perspective. And that's really the idea, is to give people waypoints or much stronger reference points from which they can develop their communication skills. By adopting Test My Pitch, you will better leverage every sales opportunity, align sales training with needs, onboard new team members quickly, accelerate skill and confidence development, appeal to the most common learning style, build skills consistently across all offices, practice in a safe and collegial environment. Pricing for Test My Pitch ranges between $1 and $15 per user per month, depending on volume. Subscriptions are cancelable at any time. You can subscribe in minutes at testmypitch.com via the pricing page, or contact me at billkenny@testmypitch.com for a personalized demonstration. We're looking forward to working with you and your organization.